Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people.
All your shopping needs.
What's up?
Sure could use a drink.
Sounds like the
Hey.
NCR and the Legion are both gearing up for a fight. I'm seeing a lot more soldiers around. Want a massage, cutie? No charge.
Got enough on my shoulders without adding more dead weight to them.
Personal space meaning anything to you, lady?
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. Thanks again. So, what can I do for you? Near as I can Not We're... Whoa there. Not just anyone can be a... Second, I have to approve. And I don't. But if you're fixing to join something fierce... We've tried to pass our philosophy on to the kids love us, but the old-timers tend to... What about him? He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain is bad or something. No, they said they don't have the tools to help him. For now, but they said eventually he's gonna get worse. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Maybe. If you found a way to help my poor Rex here, I'd be much obliged. Your best bet will be to talk to Julie Farkas over at the old Mormon fort north of here. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did. Understand, Freeside? You have to look back a few years. Originally, we were all just tribes making a living in this area. That all changed when Mr. House came around. He made an offer to the 3 biggest tribes that were willing to listen to him. Today, everyone calls those tribes the 3 families, and they live in luxury and run their own casinos in the Strip. The rest of us were left to fight over the crumbs, living in the shadow of those more... But we wanted more. A place of our own. A place where no one could tell us what to do, and we didn't want to go elsewhere. So we took control of this place and made it our own. Fine. There's me, but I don't really like talking about myself. The Garrett twins up at the Wrangler deserve mention. Wouldn't, and while they're not, who? They're a family-run business from out west. Anyone else? Mick.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph.
Smoke rising from the east spells trouble. I hope the Legion isn't on the move. Rex? It breaks my heart. No, Rex's condition is way beyond anything we can handle. There's an old scientist named Dr. Henry who reportedly... Last I heard, he was living up... No problem.
Hello.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph.
Things have been a lot better since you helped. She said, what? Why didn't she just say so when I was there? Actually, I vaguely recall something about upending a few times. Only thing is, there's too much going on around here for me to make a... You seem to be awfully interested in my boy Rex here. You promised to get Rexy here to that doctor? I can't thank you enough. Now, there's a few things. First, he hates rats. Can't stand the things. Giant rats, mole rats, doesn't matter. He's normally pretty obedient, but you might have... Second, he doesn't like hats, or the people wearing them. Don't ask. I have no idea. That should be it, though. Other than the occasional bad spot when his brain starts hurting him, that is. But I'm hoping you will see to that. I wish you... Rex, this is your new master. Protect her as you would me.
bother someone else. I don't want anything to do with you.
Is there something else I can do for you? It's neural degradation. Biomed gel can only preserve... I haven't left Jacobstown in years, but there was... Aside from her, I know that the Fiends and Caesar's Legion fight alongside dogs. There could be viable specimens among them, if you can get to them.
Let's start this dance.
Is there something else I can do for you? Very well. Show me. Big brain on this one. All right, let's see. Damn. Heavy amounts of the chemicals used in the drug Turbo are present. Transplanting this brain will make Rex faster than he was before. Have a seat. Hey there! So I hear the honcho of one of them strip families up and disappeared. Poof! Yeah, they'll find his body someday.
Nobody knows who's gonna win, Legion or NCR. Might not make much of a difference around here.
Glad I left the outpost behind.
Yeah?
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub? Have you now? Well, you're a bold one, I'll give you that. But why should I do this for you? Doesn't he? Caesar's representative tells a different tale. The glory of the great Khans will be restored, and once the NCR is pushed back to California, all the land from here to the Colorado will be ours. I won't hear any more talk against Caesar or his alliance. You want to hear the story? You march all the way out to Red Rock Cave.
I haven't seen you before. What brings you to the Great Khans? I suppose if asked I would, but that's a moot point, because Papa is one of the best leaders the Khans have ever had. He's kept us together through all of our hardships, ever since we left California. Bitter Springs changed him, though. He started to really hate the NCR after the massacre, and sometimes I worry that's poisoned his mind. I probably shouldn't be saying anything, but it seems Papa's been making decisions based more...
Ah, the vaunted hero of the Legion. What can I do for you? My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the great Khans as a token of our alliance.
It's always a pleasure to see you around.
Hello?
I heard you try to convince Papa Khan not to join with Caesar's league. You want to convince Papa not to ally with Caesar, right? Trust me, you'll get nowhere just... He's fixated on restoring the glory of the great... Papa can be a stubborn man, but he's not a tyrant. He listens to his tribe, and to 4 voices in particular. Me, Jack, Diane, and Melissa. If you can convince all of us that allying with Caesar is a bad idea, you might be able to sway him. I have my doubts about Caesar, yes, but I won't publicly go against Papa Khan based on nothing more than doubts. I've heard rumors that tribes who aligned with Caesar in the past were... You'd have to talk to them, but those 2 have been thick as thieves. Ah, Melissa. She's a bit of a dreamer. Last time she was in camp, Carl filled her head with stories of serving the Legion as a speculatore. Personally, I've never seen a woman in Legionnaire's armor, so I have my doubts. Good. Oh, one more thing. Caesar's representative, Carl, has become fast friends with Papa. You'll probably have an easier time of things.